I break a lot of these snow shovels, and the cheaper they are, the more they snap. It's kind of a waste. Seems like buying a little better is probably worth it. So last summer I patched this one up. It was cracked real bad. I kind of pushed it back together and melted some plastic on it. The little lids are what finally worked. I tried to use plastic bags that just didn't have enough mass to it. Too hard to heat. I really cleaned the plastic very well, even with alcohol at the end. Then melted these lids into it, these yellow lids. It's actually held up pretty well. I'll have to find the clips of me doing that. My little redneck job here. This is a sun-cast snow shovel. It's a little better than the generic ones. Even cracked like it is, it's not totally worthless, just 98% worthless. And I could do some kind of mechanical reinforcement or something. I could try gluing it. Neither one is worth the expense in time, or certainly glue would be too expensive. So I'm going to try something on this one that I've never done before, and maybe it'll be an utter failure. I guess if you're seeing this video, it probably worked to some degree. I probably wouldn't show it. So what I've done first of all is I brushed it off, and now I'm getting it dirty again. But I brushed off the dust and dirt that was on this shovel. And there's a detail of the crackage. And I'm going to try to put some soft plastic on this and get it hot and put some soft plastic layers on both sides of it. Let's see if that'll be enough to hold it together for a little bit. And I think I'm going to try, I'm not sure if I'm going to try lids. I'm going to use number 4 plastic, low density PTE, because it melts below boiling point of water. Melts fairly low. And of course that doesn't matter for a snow shovel. And I'm debating in my head whether to use like lids from cans, plastic lids that come on cans sometimes. Those are often number 4. Or to use some plastic bags, shopping bags. Should almost be better because it would spread it out for me. I just don't know if I'll be able to get any adhesion going. Maybe that'll be the experiment though. Just bag it and heat it and see what happens. But first I'm going to let it dry out pretty thoroughly. And there she is, drying out quickly in the heat and sun here. I've had this fire going this morning. Should be some good moderate heat for this project. In fact, I may have to feed it a little more before I do this. Just to keep it going, because it's going to be a little while before everything's dry enough. And now I've broken out the 91% in a paper towel, because I noticed there's some areas that just aren't, even though I washed it with a brush and all, that kind of dusty stuff's going to keep anything from adhering on it. So I'm going to clean these up a little bit. So these little round lids are working best. Yeah, they're actually number 2. Anyway, I put a couple of them on the back there, in addition to the other stuff I had back there. They kind of disappear with the heat. This one kind of collapsed, made a hole right where I really wanted it to bridge, so I kind of smeared the stuff back to where I wanted it to bridge. So it's been probably wasted 10 minutes. I'm going to put another one right here though, and maybe another one over here. See, it makes a big hole in the middle. End up not coating exactly what you wanted to coat. Excuse me. So I'll just drag that back in with the stick, like I've been doing. The same trusty stick. And you got to make sure it's out, because it tends to go on fire and you don't know it's burning sometimes. I left this a couple times where it's a little more mauled than it would have been if I had caught it, because it was actually burning. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. And this probably isn't worth my time anyway, so this is going to be good enough. I think I might throw another one here, though, then call it a day. So, I guess winter will be the real test, but it looks like it kind of worked. That crack there is pretty bad. I need another patch there, too. Okay, well, maybe the same patch for the whole thing here. Alright. There's some big crows flying around. Maybe I'll hear it again. I don't know if it's the crow or ravens or what they are. We got all of them up here. That's a crow, isn't it? Someone tell me what that call is. Anyway, that's why there's no birds trying to use the bird feeder today, or no birds at the feeder or anything else. Crows have been, whatever this big bird has been circling around, a pair of them. They run the main road. And then they know where things like feeders and bird baths are, and they branch off the main road, and they've learned me. I'm on the circuit now. So, the downside of catering to birds is the big birds figure it out. And they want prey. Well, I'm going to throw 2 more lids on it and call it a day. Well, that's all the time I'm putting into this one. More time than it was worth. Although, like I said, it was a slightly upscale from the dollar store type shovel. Yeah, it's pretty much toast. Got a few holes in it still, so I'm not really worried about. Still shovel snow. If it stays together in one piece, it's not going to take any big stresses, but maybe it can serve as a second shovel somewhere. Waste of time. If it doesn't fall apart immediately this winter, maybe I'll a short update on it.